Hello and welcome to Room Improvement, the show where we improve your room. Now this week we're helping out a young chap at the local Lutheran college. Now it's a bit of a tragic tale, isn't it, Dreeks? I think that he's someone who's really in need of a makeover.
Well, yes it is, Mr. Semfilm. This lad's been going through a bit of a tough time. His whole life he's lived in Queensland, which has made it very tough for him adjusting to South Australia. He has to eat with a knife and fork, pronounce words like off properly, and that's just been a real struggle. But we're here to help him here at Room Improvement.
We have a very small budget in order to achieve our goals this week, and I think just by purchasing these iced coffees for this segment we've probably gone through about half of it.
I think it's worth it.
I think it's worth it.
Alright, let's see what we've got to work with here. Oh no. What's this room up with? Oh, this leaves a lot of work to be done. Very Queenslandish.
Well, I think the next thing on our list of things to do is to turn this Queensland dump into a little piece of South Australian paradise.
5, 6, 7, 8.
As you can see, he's got these pictures of Queensland lingo up on his wall. Now this really isn't a very good look and it's rather demoralising. So I've got something that every South Australian needs in their room. And that is a map. And then, if he's ever having any doubts or feeling a little bit down, he can look up on his wall and remember that he's in South Australia and everything's alright.
When I sailed across the sea, heave away, haul away.
As a professor in South Australiology, I've come to study the local cuisine. This is what Jake should be drinking instead of their iced coffee. It's a Farmers Union iced coffee, or it's nothing. So we're going to leave a couple hints for him. Right here, and here, and here. What he should be eating, however, is men's fruit chops. I couldn't help myself. I did eat a few, but he won't mind. He's from Queensland and all. Alright, what's this rubbish? Put a real mouse pad down.
Here we have some pictures from Queensland, which obviously I think he's trying to remind himself of home, but I'm not quite certain that that fits in with the theme that we're going for here. It's a little bit sad. So I'm going to take these down and we're going to replace them with some much nicer pictures of South Australian landscapes and locations. Much better.
Now here's a bit of a surprise that I reckon Jake will love. Some literature. He'll read up on this, about South Australia, a great state of achievement, and he'll realise that South Australia really is a great state after all.
That was hard work there, but I think we've finally done it. Oh,
That makes a massive difference, Drew. Now, one of the first things that Queenslanders commonly say when they come to South Australia and they go to a footy match is, wow, AFL is so much better than rugby, and they chuck their old Guernseys in the bin. Now, we're encouraging Jake to do the same, and so we've gotten him a Crows Guernsey. And now, we understand that the Crows haven't been having the best season this year, but if you're having any anxieties or issues about this, then we encourage you to call the Crows hotline, which is 1-800-10-10-10. Just say that again, 1-800-10-10-10.
I'm not really liking this furniture. What's that? Made in Queensland? Oh, this won't do.
That's no good. I think we're going to have to go and visit the Emporium.
Let's do it.
They don't have couches in Queensland, which is a real pity. In South Australia, every family home has a couch.
Well, this is the guy to see about all matters regarding couches, so let's go and take a look. Oh, wow. Princeworth.
Hello.
How can I help you two gentlemen today?
Well, we're after a nice South Australian couch. What have you got in store for us?
Well, seats today, there's the Barman's Choice stool. They're very comfortable, sitting around having your port in the evening, or if you're Queenslander 4X. Or the pianist surprise, always a pleasure, tinkling away on the ivory. That's made in New South Wales though, so that's a bit... Or there's these two swivel chairs made in Anguston in the Barossa Valley.
Oh, that sounds good.
Let's try them out.
Made of real leather and mahogany.
Oh, wow. Comfort like only South Australians could manufacture.
Yes, there is a rival company in Queensland, but they are not quite as good as the South Australian company.
I heard they use plastic.
Yes, they're imported from China.
Oh,
I think we'll take one of these, Fritz.
Yes, there's a half price today for all the South Australian goods.
Excellent.
off you go.
Oh, wait, take this back. I think we've made the right choice.
Going to suit his route so well.
Take out the rubbish. Now that is more like it. You know, I'd almost be happy to live in this room myself.
What a transformation.
And maybe the state floral emblem. Much better.
Okay, what's this? Jake's got a bulldog hat, a rugby hat on his shelf. That is so Queenslander. Oh, nice South Australian brewed beer. Cooper's Pale Ale. Put that up there instead. So we've been working long and hard into the night. It's nearly 11 o'clock now, but we're just putting the finishing touches on the room. It's starting to look quite South Australian now. So we'll go inside and take a look.
Well, we've worked long and hard into the night, but I think we've finally achieved our goal.
Yeah, this looks brilliant, really South Australian.
Look at the difference the map makes.
Oh, it's really South Australian. And look at all these views of South Australian sights and scenes. It's much better than that Queensland rubbish.
And I certainly think that the chair makes a massive difference.
Certainly.
I can't wait to see his reaction.
In South Australia I was born, heave away, haul away. In South Australia, round Cape Horn, bound for South Australia. Heave away, you